a simple life, something out those aches and pains from working on the farm.
Hey guys, it is Eric, owner of Farpoint Farms, and tonight, I mean, this is kind of an unusual unboxing, but my buddy Dallas Rife, a fan of the channel for a long time, I think he was trying to send me a message that perhaps the knives that I use to open up some of the stuff here on the channel are a bit weak, and he might not be wrong about this. This I actually found many years ago in the dirt, and it's an old one. I think it's a case. Now let's see here. Now it actually says Mac Tools on there, so somebody lost this sometime long ago, and I picked it up, but it's certainly seen better days. So anyway, unexpectedly, I received these two in the mail, and I appreciate that, Dallas. But here we go. Here's some modern solutions. So maybe in my future box cutting videos, I will have something that is a little less a little less goofy looking. This is interesting. I've never seen anything like this. My wife was familiar with this style here, but we're using it, and I'll go ahead and pull that off. And this is really cool because it's like a foldable pocket knife. It's got a release, right? And so it can be folded and be safe and keep it in your pocket. And it just has nubs here. And I like the fact that it's left and right-handed there. And but it uses, you know, conventional safety blades. So like a box cutter blade. But that's really cool. So that's cool. And it's got a little pocket, you know, hold that on there. So that's probably the most useful looking thing I've seen in a long time. The you know, your pocket knife like this, actually not a very good knife for carving or doing certain stuff, because it folds back down and cuts your hand pretty good. In fact, I've gotten bit by this once or twice over the years. But yeah, so let's check out this other one here. This won't be a very long video, but you know, and he was saying don't make a thing out of this, but I think it's hilarious, man. So I appreciate it. I think that's really cool. Actually, when I was years ago, when I was new working in the field, I had an impact gun, a 1/2-inch air impact that was so loud, and no one wanted to tell me how loud it was and how much it was driving everybody crazy. But the solution for them was, one day they presented me with a new air gun, an Aircat, which was way quieter and such a great gun. But like that was a nice way of saying, hey man, your tools suck. So, so that's kind of what happened here, and it doesn't hurt my feelings at all. In fact, I think it's great, man. So I appreciate that. This one's kind of cool. So it's got the knife like the Cobalt one, but this one does have a sawing blade, another regular blade, and it looks like it even has a bit, so you could do Phillips head stuff. So that's cool. Yeah, let's see what we got here. And this one comes with a sheath, it looks like. And the truth is, I mean, I needed these too. These are, you know, I'm actually about out of them. So the fact that it came with some reloadables is cool. Yeah, this one's pretty cool looking here. Check this thing out. So it's like a multi-function knife. That's neat. Yep, I thought it would be. So you use that. Oh, you could use it as a screwdriver. That's got a little detent there, which I failed to push all the way in. Phillips head flat blade. Nice. And then we've got our big blade here, which definitely, oh yeah, that'll cut you in a hurry. And then that one releases, looks like instead of having the push button on the back there, that releases there. Nice. And then on the sides, whoa, that is a very sharp looking blade right there. Cool. And those, I bet, yeah, so those are the ones where it stays locked in. You have to push that, and that releases that. And then the other side must be yeah, there's the other knife there. Oh, we got to open this, looks like. There we go. There's our saw blade. Dang if that ain't sharp. Man, I feel like, what was that, Bear Grylls or guy there? That's awesome. EDC fans. Awesome. Everyday carry. And then, of course, it's got a belt clip, too. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that, too. Wonderful knives, and that one even came with a sheath. I like that. Down there. Perfect. All right, so I promised I will retire the old Mac knife that I found, and let's say goodbye to it. It's pretty beat up. Was made in America, though. That's kind of cool. Bear Manufacturing, whatever that company. I wonder if it still exists. This one, I don't know that I've ever even opened. Doesn't want to come open there. But, yeah, that one's pretty rusted in there. And you can see I've used it for mostly automotive stuff the first half of its life once I found it. So it's pretty ugly looking. Burned. Not bad, not bad. Well, there you go. There's two rather unusual knife unboxing videos for one. And if you look back in the catalog 1,000 years to the very beginning, one of the very first videos I did was a knife review. I did a buck knife, and then I did another buck knife, and then I did another buck knife, and then I did Rambo Rothko knife, and then I did the Harbor Freight knife. So here we go. Maybe we're starting something new again. I'll start doing knife reviews. You let me know in the comments below if you want to see me do more knife reviews. And again, thanks, Dallas. I appreciate it. Hope you and your family have a great Christmas if I don't get a chance to talk with you. But I really appreciate it, man. You'd be surprised at how sometimes it's things like this that can cheer somebody up and just kind of make their day. Till next time, my friends, take care.